4 examples of reading strategies: skimming, scanning, pre-reading, and speed reading. Okay, can I have page 4? Okay, it's identifying unfamiliar words. Borrowed words, words which are borrowed from another language, for example, bona fide. Complex text, terms that are difficult to understand, for example, excuse me, it's funambulism. Acronym, abbreviations formed using the initial components in the phrase or name, for example, A and C. Can I have the 5th page? Identifying unfamiliar words. Neologism. It is used to describe the use of words that only have meaning to the person who uses them, independent or their common meaning. The second one is colloquialism. A word or phrase that is not formal or literally is, a word or a phrase that is not formal or literally and is used in ordinary or familiar conversations. Slang, the use of informal words and expressions that are not considered standard in the speaking dialect or language. Can I have the next one? Page 6. Here. It says identifying unfamiliar words. Jargon are technically vocabularies of a particular profession. Dialect. It is used in 2 distinct ways. One usage refers to a variety of a language that is a characteristics of a particular group of the language speakers. The other usage refers to a language society subordinate to a regional or national standard language. Page 7. Thank you. Ambiguous words. Ambiguous words and identification of meaning. Lexical ambiguity. It is a word or a phrase that has more than one meaning in the language it belongs to. Structural ambiguity. It is the presence of 2 or more possible meanings within a single sentence or sequence of words. Then I have page 8. And then the next page, please. Thank you. So main ideas.
Page 8, almost.
Thank you. Main ideas and supporting evidence. We attend the class every day. The main idea is attending the class. It is a fact. Our facilitator is Ma'am Linda. The main idea is to indicate the name of the facilitator. It is a fact. I think iPhone is better than Android. The main idea is comparing the 2 phones. It is an opinion. Can we jump to the next one? And if someone in the group has their learner guide open, can they please kindly refer to page 19 and I'll follow with the answers.
Almost, are you still there? Almost.
Page 9, please. And if anyone has their learner guide open, can they please open page 19? Excuse me?
Okay, can I open it as well? Then we can go back to. Okay, lady.
Yes. Can we please have page 9?
19. Okay.
The one that says please kindly refer to page 19 on the learner guide.
Okay, lady.
Sorry, yes, Felicity?
Can you stay on the answers? Then I can go to the learner guide.
Yeah, I'm also trying to share from my side as well.
No, you can stay on the answers, then I can go to the learner guide. Okay.
Okay, I think I shared mine.
Yes, Dikeled, you can see it. You shared yours.
Okay.
Do you guys see two screens?
We see one. We see yours, Dikeled, the learner guide for now, which is fine. You can continue.
Okay. So the first answer.
Okay, someone's breaking up.
Yeah, the first answer, number one, the answer is D.
Okay, Dikeledi, my apologies. It would be beneficial if you read the whole question, then you tell us now that the answer is D. Thank you.
Okay, Ma'am Linda.
Mm.
Juan loves to play games. His favorite game is chess because it requires a great idea of thought. Juan also likes to play less demanding board games that are based mostly on luck. He prefers Monopoly because it requires luck and skill. If he's alone, Juan likes to play action video games as long as they aren't too violent. So the correct one here, it's D. The one that says Juan enjoy playing games. And then the second one that we have here, it says Maria is watching too much television. A toddler shouldn't be spending hours staring blankly at a screen. Worse yet, some of her wild behavior has been inspired by those awful cartoons she watches. We need to spend more time reading books with her and pull plug on the TV. So the correct answer here is number A, which is watching a lot of television isn't good for Maria. And then the third one we have here says, Samantha, I can't eat or sleep when you are gone. I need to hear your scratchy voice and see your lovely toothless smile. I miss that special way that you eat soup with your fingers. Please come home soon. And then the correct answer here is C, the one that says, Samantha, I miss you. And then the last one that we have here is that someday we will all have robots that will be our personal servants. They will look and behave much like real humans. We will be able to talk to these mechanical helpers and they will be able to respond in kind. Amazingly, the robots of the future will be able to learn and experience. They will be smart, strong, and untiring workers whose only goal will be to make our lives easier. So the correct answer here is A, which says that someday we will have all robots that will be our personal servants. And then that is just it, guys. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. Do you guys have any questions, or is there anything that you need clarity with in regards to our presentation? Ma'am Linda?
Yes, that was clear. You can go forward. You can
Yeah.
continue.
We're done with the presentation. That is the end.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. You see, group one, that is what we want when you expected presentations. That was well done. Yes, you deserve a round of applause. Yes, if we're meeting physically. No, that was well done, group one. You did well. Well prepared with the slides, everything. Bongumusa, thank you for presenting so well. Even Dikeledi, all the group members. That was shared effort. That was shared effort. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Thank you so much. It shows that you really took your time after hours to do the presentations. Thank you so much. You never disappoint. Even last time you did so well. That is what you expect on presentations. That was well done. Let's move on to group two, to the second.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Lindo. How are you?
I'm great in yourself.
We are okay. Morning, Lindo, and the rest of the group members in two. Okay.
Yes, my name is Lindo Gutle Innocentia Mabona, and I'll be presenting for Group 2. The topic is visual and graphical representations. Can everybody see what I've shared?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me carry on. I'll be doing from question 8 to 14. The first question, which is number 8, it's about visual and graphic representations. Visual and graphic representations are effective tools for conveying complex information in a clear and concise manner. They can be used to represent quantitative data, show relationships between different variables, and illustrate process and concepts. In this response, I will provide a brief overview of some common types of visual and graphical representation text. The first one is line graph. A line graph is a chart that displays information, a series of data points connected by lines. It is often used to show changes in data over time, such as stock prices, temperature fluctuations, or sales figures. Below is an example of a line graph. Then the second one is a bar graph. A bar graph is a chart that uses bars to represent different categories of data. It is often used to compare different sets of data, such as sales of different products or a popularity of different social media platforms. And below, it's an example of a bar graph. The third one is pie chart. Pie chart is a chart, is a circular chart that shows the relative proportions of different categories of data. It is often used to present percentages or proportions, such as breakdown of companies' budget or the distribution of population by age. And below is an example of a pie chart. Then the fourth one is flow chart. A flowchart is a diagram that represents a process or a system. It is often used to illustrate the steps involved in a process, such as manufacturing process or decision-making process. And below, yes, below is an example of a process flow chart. Then the fifth one, oh, sorry for that. The fifth one is pictograph. A pictograph is a chart that uses pictures or symbols to represent data. It is often used to make data more engaging and accessible, especially for younger audiences. For an example, pictograph might use smiley faces to represent customer satisfaction rates. And below is an example for a pictograph. The next question, which is number 9, the purpose of visual and graphical. The purpose of visual and graphical representation is to convey information in a clear and concise manner, making it easier for the audience to understand the process and process. Visual and graphical representations are effective tools for organizing and presenting complex information, helping highlight patterns, trends, and relationships in the data. The next question is number 10, their overall impact and effectiveness. Here are some of the key features of visual text. Number 1 is caption. A caption is a short text that accompanies a visual image, providing additional information or text. Captions can be used to identify the subject of the image, explain its significance, or provide background information. Another point is camera angle. Camera angle refers to the position of the camera relating to the subject of the image. Different camera angle can be used to convey different moods and emotions, such as low angle shots to make subjects appear powerful, or high angle shots to make them appear vulnerable. Another point is image composition. Image composition refers to the arrangement of elements within an image. The composition can be used to create balance, symmetry, or tension within the image, depending on the desired effect. Another point is lighting. Lighting is a key aspect of visual text, as it can be used to create mood, highlight important details, and set the tone for the image. Different types of lighting can be used, such as natural light, artificial light, or colored light, to achieve different effects. Another point is color. Color is another important aspect of visual text, as it can be used to create emotion or convey meaning. Different colors can be associated with different moods or emotions, such as red for passion or blue for calmness. And another question was, question number 11, extracting messages from text. Extracting messages from text involves identifying the key information and understanding the intended meaning. Strategies for attracting messages in text can vary depending on the type of communication and context. Two important types of communication to consider are implicit and explicit communication. What is explicit communication? Explicit communication is direct and clear. It involves conveying information or meaning directly without any ambiguity or hidden messages. To extract messages from explicit communication, it is important to focus on the stated information, paying attention to keywords and phrases that convey the main point. Implicit information communication. Implicit communication is indirect and may involve hidden meanings and subtext. It involves conveying information or meaning directly, often through nonverbal or subtitle language choices. To extract messages from implicit communication it is important to pay attention to nonverbal clues, tones of voice, and other subtle signals that may convey additional meaning beyond explicit information. Number 12, secondary sources of text are sources that interpret, analyze, or comment on primary sources. They can be a valuable tool for researchers, journalists, and other professionals who need to gather information or insights on a particular topic. However, there are some key challenges associated with secondary sources that need to be taken into consideration. Here are some of the key challenges. They might contain incomplete or irrelevant information. Lack of accuracy. You might have to find applicable information. And examples of secondary sources are textbooks, dictionaries, biographies, and number 13, primary sources of text are original sources of information that provide first-hand accounts or direct evidence of an event or a topic. These sources are typically created at the time of the event or shortly thereafter, and they can include a wide range of documents and materials. Examples of primary sources of text are dissertations, government reports, original artwork. Then number 14, determining attitudes, beliefs, and intentions can be challenging because they are internal mental states that are not always directly observable. However, oh, my bad. Okay. Determining attitude, beliefs, and intentions can be challenging because they are internal mental states that are not always directly observable. Oh, Nkosi yami. However, there are some strategies and techniques that can be used to infer these mental states based on observable behaviors and clues. beliefs is determined through cognitive cognitive information one has about attitude object. Intentions is idea that you plan or intend to carry out. Your goal, purpose, or aim determine the intentions. Attitude is determined by person's view and evaluates something or someone. A, a predisposition or a tendency to respond positively or negatively toward a certain idea or object, person, or situation. Thank you so much. Do you do you guys have any questions regarding the presentation? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
No question, thank you.
No questions. See,
Okay. I thank you so much. Okay.
Nkosi.
No, thank you. I was laughing like I was on mute. Thank you so much. I know silence the meaning. It means the class does not have questions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Group 2, for the presentation. And I just want to touch again on primary data and secondary data. When you are doing a dissertation is like a research, yes. So primary data is data that you are going to collect yourself. Like let's say questionnaires, interviews, and surveys and all. And secondary data is data that you are going to do your research, but you are using information that was collected, like from journals, magazines, and all information that is already there, libraries and all. So thank you so much, Group 2, for the presentation. That was well done. Yes, you did well. It shows also team effort, which is good. Yes, thank you so much. That was good work. Yes, I applaud all of you. Let's go to the third group now. Oh, can you take, okay, let's take a 5 minutes short break. Then when we, at 5 past, when we are back, the third group must present. Thank you. Just a strange break to have something to drink.
Okay. Meantime, we are taking a break. May Nomsa, may you please share the screen?
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, class. Thank you. Let's be back. Let's be back now. Yes, thank you. The third group, yes, you can start with your presentation. We give you the time.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, good morning.
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 Morning, Refiliwe and group members.
My name is Nomsa Khatebe. I'm in group 3. I will be sharing our presentation with you today.
My apologies, my apologies. Morning, Nomsa and the rest of the group members.
Morning, ma'am. Can I continue, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, sorry, I'm muting my mic. Yes, you can continue.
Okay, ma'am. My name is Nomsa Khatebe. I'm in group 3. I will be sharing our presentation with you today, and my group member Morena will take you through our presentation. I hope you will enjoy and feel free to ask any questions when you do not understand, and we'll try our ultimate best to assist. Thank you.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
And also,
Morning.
Ma'am Linda.
Yes, morning, Morena and the group members.
I will be getting into details about what we shared in our groups.
Okay, thank you.
Then
Go ahead.
The language of expression. The language of expression is a study of the diction and syntax used by group members Nomsa, Nkosana, Morena, Christopher, and Nothando in their writing. Then our outlines will be determining the intentions of the writer, determining the writer's attitude, writer's techniques, identifying the line of the thought or cause, terminology, respond to selected text in a manner appropriate to the context, importance of instructions, following written instructions. Then our outline is what are some techniques used by group members Nomsa, Nkosana, Morena, Christopher, and Nothando in their writing to express the message and elicit a specific response from the reader. Understanding the concept of author's purpose, identifying the message and emotion expressed by the writer, analyzing the material created by the writer, and examining the impact on the reader. Determining the writer's attitude. Understanding the writer's emotional inclination, identifying the writer's intellectual inclination, analyzing the use of figurative language in the writing, examining the impact on the reader. Thank you. Writer's techniques. It simply means understanding the use of sentence length techniques, examining the use of punctuations, identifying the use of diction, and then analyzing the use of jargon. Then the terminology, jargon, punctuation, and detection are important aspects of effective communication. Jargon is specialized language. Punctuation classifies sentence structure, and distinction is the choice of word and phrase. By using these elements effectively, communicators can ensure their message are clear and understood by the intended audience. Then, identifying the line of thought or cause. Understanding the concept of line of thought, identifying the characteristics of group members' line of thought, examining the implication of the line of thought, and analyzing the impact on the reader. The next one. They respond to selected text in a manner appropriate to the context. This involves tailoring your response to the specific audience and purpose of the text. Some purposes for responding to selected text in a manner appropriate to the context include identifying the intended audience, considering the purpose of the text, and analyzing the tone of the text. Then the importance of instruction. Instruction provides guidance and direction for completing a task or achieving a goal. Clear and concise instructions are important to ensuring that the task is completed correctly and efficiently. Following the written instruction. This involves careful reading, understanding the instructions before beginning the task. Some strategies for following written instructions include reading the instruction carefully and make sure you understand. Breaking down the task into small steps to make it easy to follow the given instruction. Checking your work as you go can help ensure that you are following the instructions and catching any mistake early. The next one. Our group members is Nothando, Nomsa, Christopher, Morena, and Kosana. Thank you for the opportunity, Ma'am Linda.
Okay, do you have any questions?
Any questions, guys?
Okay, thank you for your time.
Everything is clear.
Thank you, Ma'am Linda. We are done.
Okay, my apologies. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, my camera again. Okay, never mind about my camera. I'll just sort it out while group 4 is presenting. Okay, thank you so much, the third group. Thank you so much for the nice presentation, which was short and also to the point. Thank you for the shared effort. Yes, thank you so much. There's someone raising up their hand? No. Okay. Then we then go to, I don't think there's any need of taking a 2 minutes break. There's no need, isn't? We'll take it after group 4 while I ask you to download your formative and summative. Thank you. Let's go to group 4 now. Let's go to the last group.
Good day, everyone.
Yes, good day to you.
This is
Group 4
Pule.
and the members.
This is Pule Mahalimela. I'm about to share the screen with you guys. Can anybody see? Can you see what I just said right now?
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can
Yes,
see.
yes. Yes, we can see.
Okay, thank you. So this is Pule Mahalimela. I'm presenting a group activity that was done by Promise, Vate, and Refile, and Palisa and I. So this activity is about, oh, sorry for a minute. Oh, I'm back. So this activity is about interpreting and using information from the text. So how do we go about doing that? Here are the steps. So there is a strategies for reading and interpreting. The strategy for reading and interpreting, it is to identify the keywords in an instruction and making a list of all the words that will help you understand and correctly interpret the instruction that you are given or reading. So number 3, there is a keywords when using it. So the keywords are the essential or important in a text, speech, or context and convey the main idea or concept. When identifying keywords, there are the following steps to be followed. And those steps, you need to start by understanding the topic or subject you want to focus on and identify important terms or words that are directly related to the topic. You can also read the instruction 2 or 3 times to get better understanding. And you can brainstorm possible resources that can be used to the above activities of producing subcomponents. You can also visualize the end thing that must be done if the instruction is correctly followed. You can organize your keywords into categories or groups based on their relevance to the topic. This will help you understand better the relationships, words, and ideas. You can highlight or underline keywords or phrases that stand out to you. So in number 4, there is a text type, format, registers, and level of formality. On this one, the text types are the definition of a text type. It's a basic way of identifying, explaining, and assisting participants in written communication to expose text. They may be fictional or factual. The main text types are recount, procedure or instruction, narrative, report, explanation, and argument. So on recount, recount is a story known to be true. Procedure and instruction, here the writer tries to tell the reader how to do something. And on narrative, a narrative is to tell the story, you know, what it is. Yeah. So report is an information text about something that is real. Explanation explain process as to how certain things work. An argument. Argument it happens mostly in our daily basis, you know. So it persuades the reader to agree with them. Number 5, we go to the registers and level of formality. A formal register is achieved through the use of formal language. To achieve an informal language, the writer needs to use informal languages such as colloquial language. And those formats include capital letters, paragraph, font size, character spacing, underlining, font color, page numbering, and alignment. So there is an influence on language structure and features on a reader or writer. And the influence on this language structure and features would be the tone and the mood, the understanding, visualization, emotions, persuasion. So on tone and mood, you can use the language structure features such as word choice, sentence structure, and imagery can create a specific mood or tone in a work of literature. On understanding, the use of language structure and features can help the writer convey the message more effectively, and thus help the reader understand the context better. On visualization, you can use sensory language and imagery can help the reader create vivid mental pictures for the scenes and describe in a piece of writing. That's when you visualize. So on emotion, language structure and features can evoke powerful emotions in the reader. And on persuasion, the use of persuasive techniques such as rhetorical questions, repetition, and emotional appeal can influence the reader's option. And we go on to number 8, the language structure and features. How to use language. It refers to word choice, the emphasis, as well as how words are put together and punctuated in a sentence. For example, a person uses informative language when they're making a statement that provides information or that adds emphasis onto information that is known. A person who says the sky is blue is using language to inform others about a known fact. Number 9, when you're using language choice of words and tone, language structure and features refers to sentences, level comprehension of text, including how the arrangement of words within sentences impacts the meaning, and the features can be identified in an oral, written, or text, including feelings, for example, sentences structure vocabulary, punctuation, figurative, and languages. Figurative, oh, it's an figurative languages. So, choice of words is the manner in which something is expressed in words. You take this in to notice. So, tone, it refers to the mood implied by an author, word choice, and the way that the text can make a leader feel. The last one is how to use pictures on a text. The pictures are written, pictures, sorry. A writer can choose photos to influence options. For example, it can be a picture showing an author's point of view, like when two people communicating, as it is here on the picture. Thank you. I think I'm done.
Thank you so much, Group 4. That was well presented. Thank you so much, Group 4 and members. I think on pictures, it is very common. Like when you're having your grade 12 examination, English, first additional language. I was not teaching English. I used to just see the papers where there was a question on that when there's a picture. I don't know what topic it was. Yes. So that is common to you. Yes. So thank you so much, Group 4 and all the members. Okay. Today, there was a great improvement on the presentation from all members compared to the last time. Last time, the other two groups didn't do so much well, yes. But today, all the group members, it seemed that there was team effort. Thank you so much, everyone. So what we are going to do now, we have covered 2 unit standards. We now want to go to our formative, especially. Then we also have a look at summative, but we want to start with formative first for 119472 and 119457. So now what I want you to do between 1128, I think if I give you 15 minutes, it's okay, or 10, let's just say 15. I want you to download your formative and summative assessment. Is it clear?
Yes,
11:28. So we'll meet back at, let me just say 12. Let's just meet at quarter to 12. I want you, I would have asked you yesterday so that we avoid wasting time, but it's okay. I want you to download. It says, Mrs. Bonello, are you there? Mrs. Bonello, Mr. X? Okay, I think they'll come some other time. But what I know is you go to your portal, then you go to your learning material, you see where it's saying formative and summative assessments. Oh, no, you don't go there. You go to, do you know how to download so that I try to share my screen with you?
Yes, ma'am, we know how to download.
Okay, yes, because you go to where it is saying what? Course what? Course view or course at the end, that's where it allows you to download. Let me just see, just it to me. Okay, give me 11:29, 11:31, give me 2 minutes. I want to try on mine. I'll come back so that we won't face trouble. Okay. I'm back, class. My apologies. I'll give you enough time. Don't worry. We need to, yes. My apologies. So you go to your portal, you log in. You go to where it says e-learning. After e-learning, they come out courses. You choose the one for Regin 2023 50749 advertising. Regin for this year, Regin 2023 50749 advertising. When you go there, it shows out view course. When you view course, it shows the courses, yes, the unit standards and all. Then you go to your formative. Then you click once. Once you click once, then it shows a button that has got a plus sign. Then you click at the bottom and says download. Then after that, you can go to your downloads on your PC. Then you download again that assignment, that formative and summative. So I want to give you about, let's say, 12 minutes. Is it fine if we meet at 10 to 12? Let's meet at 10 to 12. Is it okay? Class, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's fine.
Thank you for responding. So download your formative and summative.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you so much, class. I hope with enough time you were able to download your formative and summative assessment. Were you able to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, without wasting time, let's go. You must have your learner guide aside, but also have in your what? Opened, and also have in the formative assessments. When you are using your learner guide, when you refer to it, of course, you don't copy word by word, but you have to paraphrase. And also now you are blessed with more information like Google, internet, and all the online libraries, but you have to paraphrase your work. So let's now start with our formative. Let me open mine. I'll share mine with you. If you also don't say, no, ma'am, we are not seeing, Miss Linda, are not seeing, and all, you have yours. You behave in yours. If you don't see, like let me try to open and share. Just a minute. I think I downloaded mine. Okay, I'll just open the learner guide first and minimize it in case we need it. Well, we now have two learner guides, 119472. Then I minimize it. Then we also have what? 119457. Those are the formative and summative we are doing for now. Remember, we have not finished this. We are still left with two more unit standards before we go to. Okay, let me now open my formative assessment. Yes, let me. Which one? This one is open. I don't need to use this one. 119457. What happened to 119472? Okay, I'll just open it as we go along. What is important for me now is to open the formative and summative. Okay, let me open this formative assessment. Okay, open the summative. I don't need the summative for now. Let me close it. Okay, I need the formative, but yet it's saying formative. Okay, I'm opening it now. Let me share it. Yeah, let me share it now. If you don't see it, don't worry about it. You've got yours. If I share, I'm not sharing. If you say no, we don't see it, it's fine. I wonder why my video is dark, but it's okay. I'm sharing mine now. If you don't see it, can you see what I shared? Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
You can all see. Is it the same thing you have?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's the same thing.
Same thing, not to say same thing. Same work. Yeah. Learner workbook. This one. Check the title if it says learner workbook. That's your formative assessment. Is it the same?
Yes. It's the same.
Yes, let's learn to participate here. Thank you for those who are answering and saying it's the same, isn't? Okay, further education. This is our learning program 1. This is our formative assessment. So like I said, we have only covered 2, 119472 and 119457. We are still to do 119467 and 119465. For now, let's do 119472, then 119457. We will do as we go along. Then I'm getting down here, I'm scrolling down. Okay. It's one. Oh, we started with learning unit 4. Okay, it's fine. So our learning unit 1 is 119457. It's on page what? 9. Okay, let me just so that you won't waste time. Page 9, that's when we have 119457. It's page what? 9. 119472, the one we started with, it's on page 55. It's okay. Okay, let's start with 119. Let's go to 119470. But let's just go scroll along as we are going in case here. Name and surname. Complete your name and surname. Type your name and surname. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Type your full names like me, Linda T. Muchai. Type your full name. T, it means a second name. For organization, for the meantime, leave it. Unit department, leave it. Facilitator name, say Muchai LT. I'm putting it on the chat box. Whenever it says facilitator name, where's mine? Okay, I'm putting it on the chat box, how you spell. Whenever it needs my information, you say, I'm typing it here, Muchai, MUCHAYILT. So whenever it needs my details, you just say Muchai LT, facilitator name. So you just say Muchai LT, MUCHAYILT. So it's facilitator name is Muchai LT. Let me go back to what I was sharing. Where's my workman? Okay, I'm now lost to what I was sharing. Just give me a moment. I'm supposed to open this, but it takes me back to the class. This also takes me back to the class. Okay, let me stop sharing, then I'll open again. It's fine. But where's the window that is sharing? It takes me back to the class. This one again takes me back to the class. It's fine. Let me stop sharing, then I'll share again. Let me share again. It's okay. I'll share again. Okay, yes. Date started. What is the date today? 8 May. 9 May. Let's just say 9 May. We change the date. We are going to change as we go along. For now, just say 9 May. 9 May and put the date in full. 9 May 2020, you put the year. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So date of completion, we are going to see when we complete this. For now, don't write so that, yes. Whenever you are doing your, okay, my apologies. Whenever you are doing your formative and summative, every page at the bottom, you must initial and date it. We'll talk about that when you're about to submit. So we are going to ask Mr. X or Mr. Sponello to show us how we create a digital signature you'll be using to just copy and paste and put it like as your footer. Because at the bottom of every page you type to say this is my own work, you put the initial, then you date it. That you can just type it, but you put the signature, I mean not initials, every page. It was just like if you are doing, if it was not online, if it was physically like hard copies, like giving you the hard copies, every page you, at the bottom you sign and you date it. Let's go to learner details. Learner full names, Linda Timuchai. You put your what? Your full names. Learner ID number, you write your ID number. On the dates, don't worry. I'm going to have the dates before you submit. Organization, leave it for now. Unit or department, leave it for now. Contact details, put your cell phone number, type in your cell phone number. And where it says email address, type in your email. Type in your what? Your email. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, type in your email. Then workshop venue, say online. Online. Online is one word. Online. ONLINE. It's online. Facilitator name, Muchai LT. Like what I posted on the what? On the chat box, isn't? Date started 9 May 2020. You put the year. Your dates must be in full. The date, the month, and the year. It must be in full. If you want to write for 9/05 year, but it's whatever sequence you are going to use, it must be in full. That you write the what? The month, I mean the date. Sorry, my apologies. You write the date first, the month, then the what? The year. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then assessment preparation. It means that I told you that we are going to have an assessment on this date, and I was preparing you, isn't? I was preparing you. So now we need to fill the assessment preparation. Yes, we're supposed to do this a week before, like saying, okay, we are going to have our formative today. I was supposed to tell you on 4, we are preparing for our assessment, especially the summative one. Okay. And formative as well, you prepare. I was supposed to inform you maybe on 4, on 2, whatever date before today. So it just simply means that. So we are preparing our assessment. Then now there is a box where it says yes or no. Tick, like don't tick, just say yes, yes, yes for everything. You can copy the yes, then you start to say, okay, what I want, don't copy the yes. I want you to type yes with capital letter Y, then small letter E and S. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Type the yes, that one which is on top. I don't want that one. Put the small letter E and S. So you type in yes, then you just copy that yes and put in all the blocks. You read it at home what it is saying, but you just put the yes in. Okay, like here. Okay, if you can see, sorry, my apologies. Like I want this, isn't? You can see my yes I typed. Can you see it? On my screen, can you
Yes.
see the yes? Yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you know just copy and paste in every block. Paste. You are saying yes, you are agreeing to everything. You assess the based on the outline unit standards. You can read it at home, but you are saying yes. To determine your competence level, the following are the methods to be used in this assessment, we'll fill them in, but for the meantime, just say yes. Before you submit, you are going to make sure that everything is in order before you submit to me. So on 1 and 2, it's fine. So every block, just paste your yes, like what I'm doing here, paste your yes, like what I'm doing here. All the blocks, just paste your yes. Okay. If you have pasted your yes, this is assessment preparation. You told me. So if you are saying our assessment preparation, let's say it's 9, okay. When did you start? Okay, it's okay. Okay, we're supposed to put a date before. Did they want a date here? Okay, I'm just checking if they needed access. Okay, the date is at the bottom. Okay, no problem. So at the bottom, are you now on this page here? Learner declaration. Are you all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you now say, I, Felicity, you write your name. Here we declare. Then we are going to ask Mr. Sponelo to teach us, or Mr. X. Last 2 weeks ago, like someone like was doing that and it's very easy. I just was not following on how to create your electronic signature. Yeah, when they say electronic signature class, they don't want initial. They don't want you to type your initial. You're going to create one, like mine here. Oh, let me copy mine. Like mine here, I created, I'm going to the document, I created, where is it? So that I'll show you mine. They don't want you to just type LT Muchai, no. They don't want that. Where is mine? Sorry, on my desktop there is a lot of things, but I'll find it somewhere. Yes, this one. Just that I've got a lot of things. Yes. I'll copy mine and I'll show you. It's just that I was not following. Okay, I need now to go back to what I was sharing. Maybe I'll face a challenge again to say I'll go back to the main class, but it's fine. I'll stop sharing and share again. Share. It's okay. I just want to show you mine. There's no one. It's fine. Let me say cancel. I can't. There's no learner guide. Close share tray. It's okay. Open share tray. I have to open my. But it's here. Why is it not showing? Okay. Just give me 1 more minute. Open share tray. Desktop. Yes, exactly. Share. Okay, mine is this one here. You all see this? You see, this is mine. You see it?
Yes.
If you keep quiet now, do you see what do you see what is on the screen?
Yes, you can see.
You
Yes,
can
ma'am,
see.
I can see.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're going to create one. They don't want this. This is not acceptable. I'm going to put it in red. I'm deleting mine. They don't want me to type where they say signature. Then I type LT. This is not acceptable. This is not a signature. It's an initials and what? Yes, and surname. So this is not what? Acceptable. Okay, it closed my work. It's fine. This is not acceptable. They want, so I'll ask Mr. X or Mr. Sponelo to tomorrow. I'll ask him during the beginning of the lecture to teach you so that you have to make your own. Then date. This was an assessment preparation. Put the date for 5. I'll give you the correct date. Put the date for 6 May. That we did assess, we prepared for our assessments on 6 May. Whether it says 6 May 2023 or 06/05, as long as it is in the correct sequence when it says date, you must start with your day, your month, and your year. You must start with your day, month, and year. We are now on page 9. Okay, this is the purpose of the of our formative assessment, our assessment criterion, where are they coming from, and where learning was assumed to take place. I will not read that. Learning outcomes, what we learned, and all. Okay. So let's go to exercise 1. Let's go to, so you're going to read the learning outcomes. So here we are no longer going to do it in a group. We are going to discuss. You can go back to a group. Okay. In a group, find words that you don't know the meaning of and then try to determine the meaning by looking at the whole sentence. Okay, that is what it wanted us to do. In a group, find other words that you don't know the meaning of and then try to determine the meaning by looking at the whole sentence. In a group, make a list 5 words that your native language is borrowed from other South African languages. If you want, I'm going to explain on that. If you want to discuss as a group after the main. Okay, so I don't know why it was dialing. Okay, I don't know why it was dialing. So now here, let's now go to the first. Okay, you understand the questions, isn't it? You have to answer those questions. But now, when they say in a group, find other words that you don't know the meaning of, and then try to determine the meaning by looking at the whole sentence. In a group, what is it? Yeah. In a group, find other words that you don't know the meaning of, and then try to determine the meaning by looking at the whole sentence. Yes. Who can explain on that? What does the question require? Yes. What does the question? Your understanding of the question. What is your understanding of the question?
Ma'am Dida,
Yes.
it's Felicity here.
Yes, Felicity.
Just giving it a try. I
Yes,
think you just have to find an unfamiliar word. Maybe a word that you don't know the meaning. Find the meaning and then make a sentence from
yes.
that word.
Yes, that's it is. That is what it requires, Felicity. Thank you so much. That is what it requires exactly. So do you all see what the question requires?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And it was even based again in your what? In your learner guide. In a group, find other words that you don't know the meaning. You identify any what? Words that you don't know the meaning, and then try to determine the meaning by looking at the, and you use those words in a what? In a sentence. Then in a group, make a list and you can do it. Okay, do this question as group work later on so that you have the what? The same answers. You are going to discuss this as what? As you can, since you'll be using WhatsApp, you can meet at any time. That you can decide to say, okay, we'll meet at 4, we'll meet at 6 p.m., but others will be affected by load. Whenever you want to, yes. WhatsApp is no, like you just charge your phone before. If you decide to meet at 4, half 4, it's up to you. So I want you to do this as a group. Then you have the what? The same answers. Tomorrow we are going to go through it again. In a group, make a list of at least 5 words that your native language has borrowed from other South African languages. Your native language, like let's say, I'm not being tribalist. Let's say you're Sotho. Okay, let's say you're Zulu. What other words have been borrowed from other native languages that other native languages they use here in SA? Make a list of 5. They only want 5 words that your native language is borrowed from other South African what? Languages. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, like let's say Zulu and Xhosa has got like some similar terms and all of how they refer to what? Some things like Gilambile, like something like that. I'm hungry, something that is, some words can be similar. In a group, make a list of at least 5 words that your native language is borrowed from other South African languages. Let me try here to also get a better understanding of native. What is native language? Allow me to Google here. Like I said, we are very much blessed with Google. Native languages, okay. Then while I'm looking at that, my phone is sleeping. Okay, while I'm looking at that, let's go to, okay, let's just finish on this one. Okay. Native language. So that we native. A native language is a mother tongue, the first language or a dialect that a person has been exposed to from birth or within the critical period. So your mother tongue, like what I said, Zulu, Xhosa, and all, that words that have other similar that you share with other, like maybe it's there in Spedi, it's there in what Venda and all. That is what it means. You write 5 of them. Is it understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In a group, make at least 5 non-acronyms. Also write down what they mean. What did we say with those presented? That what are acronyms? Words that have what? Acronyms? An abbreviation, isn't it? Formed from the initial letters. Like SATU. South African, sorry. I wanted to say SAQA, South African Qualifications Authority. So those are acronyms. Like, isn't it? What other acronyms? I'm giving an example. Like SAQA, South African Qualifications Authority. What others?
SABC.
Yes, SABC. What does it mean? South African Broadcasting. What?
Broadcasting. Hey.
Corporation.
Mm.
Let's see. We cannot know everything. Let's see. Is it corporation? SABC. Let's see. Yes, South African Broadcasting Corporation. Yes. Oh. So those are known. So let's go back to the question. In a group, make at least 5 non-acronyms. Also write down what they mean, isn't it? So you just write like SAQA, SABC, SAQA, you write down what it means. Yes, South African Qualifications Authority, SABC, you write South African Broadcasting Corporation. Let's go to the last question of the day. Let's go to, so this you are going to do it as a group after. We'll continue with all. If this is I will continue tomorrow, then it's fine. If this needs us, okay. I think this we need to do it. So for now, today I'll allow you to go and do what we covered. This needs tomorrow to be our mind to be fresh. Our mind to be fresh. We start on a new thing, isn't? Yes. For today, I think we have covered enough. For today, it's okay. So I want you to do that question. You must have. Then tomorrow I'll ask Mr. X or Mr. Sponel or whoever is there to teach you how to make your electronic signature, which you'll be using, which you'll be now you can save it now on your desktop, and also that you'll be now copying and pasting. And sometimes when you paste it and say footer, there'll be no need to put on every page. To just put, because once you go up to page 1, like here, you see what is on my screen? Do you see what is on my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What it requires now is, like, let's say I've answered page, every question, like here. Mm-hmm. I wonder why it is not going to the next page, to the next ish. I'm supposed to put here at the bottom. I'll ask how we do that, but mine is in Word, but why is it not? Okay, the footer, yes. It will now bring my what? My signature. Like insert footer and all. Mr. Sponello with time will show us how we do it before submission. Don't worry. Yes, because at the bottom, each word, why are you putting a signature? Yeah, declaring that, no, this is my own work. I didn't copy Felicity. I didn't copy Lindo. Yes, that is what you are saying. I didn't copy Refiliwe. This is my own work. Yes, Refiliwe is saying, I took work from the internet, but I paraphrased it. I took work from the online library, but I paraphrased it. Today we can call it a day. Let me ask Mr. X and Mr. Sponello if they have anything to say before we call it a day.
Ma'am Linda.
Yes, yes, dear. We speak. Let me go back to the main class I was sharing here so that I see we speaking. Yes, is it Felicity? Oh, Lindo, yes, how are you?
I'm good.
Notando, I noted your hand. Notando, yes, Lindo, go ahead.
There's a message from meeting chat.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, hello. Okay, how do you sign your register? How do you sign your register?
They've sent the link.
Okay, so you know how to sign so that you can sign it before we leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. So they send a link, then you sign there, everyone. Lindo?
Yes,
They are
ma'am.
saying yes, so okay. They send you a link, that's how you sign it.
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
Okay, thank you. Before everyone goes out of the meeting, I'll make sure you have signed the register. Yes, thank you, Lindo. Notando, your hand was up.
Yes, ma'am, my hand was up. I just
Yes.
wanted to know, because I'm not sure.
Yes.
Will I be wrong if, like on that question we were just doing now about the abbreviation, something like that?
Will you be acronym and put an
Yes,
okay, let me
yes,
just reply to
If I do like I add HIV, like human immune viruses, is it fine?
no, it's fine because it's an
Or
acronym.
any, ne?
Yes, any. It's not saying on what it just wants any. Let's go back to the question. It says
Okay.
what? It wants any. You will not be wrong.
Okay, thank you.
So let's go back to the question. Let's go back to the question. Okay, let me do this. Yes, make a list of at least 5 known. It's known. You don't limit yourself. It's fine like that. It's a known acronym.
Okay.
Yeah, correct, Notan. Do you hear me?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, any other question before we close?
So we have to do this unit standard only.
Yeah, Rashi, Notando, you don't have to do the whole unit standard. Just go and do the questions we did, that one question. We'll continue
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Tomorrow, please come when you are really prepared for work. We'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be saying we'll be not using groups, we'll be here. I give you time to write, maybe 10 minutes to just jot down. We go to the other question. Remember, we only completed 2 unit standards, so it's a lot of work. We only completed 2 unit standards. The other one is on page 119472, it's on page 55. So after completing 119457 formatted, I said summative. I can give you a day to come and do it here. Summative, we don't discuss summative in class. Why? Some people would tend to plagiarize. We now come here and just say, okay, I've got a problem here. I don't understand the question. You are free to ask, but we'll do it here. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's sign the register. Mrs. Bonello, are you here? Okay, TP, I think you're yes. You can mute, please. Okay, may you mute your mics, please? Okay. Yes. I don't know whose mic is that one. We won't be able to hear you. Sidiso, yes? Your network is bad, Sidiso. What are you saying? Whose mic is that one? Whose mic? Is it Sidiso? No, it's not. May I please mute your mic, everyone? Mute your mic, please. Yes, Sidiso, what are you saying? Thank you. What? Okay, everyone, I don't know where that's coming from, Sidiso, but if it's not Sidiso, when Joannis always reminds you, class, that when you are not the one presenting, please mute your mic. I hear Joannis saying that over and over again. Yes, Sidiso, now we can hear you. What are you saying? It's Sidiso. Sidiso, thank you so much. We gave you a chance. Can you now send the register? So you can just inbox me. We can't, it's not, I think it's your mic. Okay, can you send the register? My apologies to Diso for today. We gave you a chance because even if I give you another chance, you ask the inbox. If it's related to the class, I'll post on the group. Yes. Okay, may we sign the register? Everyone sign the register. And Lindo, what happens? How do you submit the register?
Ma'am, the link ikusa straight ukuthi ugcwalise ama details wakho, then you
Oh, okay. So thank you, Lindo. Everyone sign. Before you jump off the class, make sure you have signed. Thank you so much. You have a nice day. Just go through the work. And also now, just go through your format so that tomorrow you know what exactly we are doing. Okay, thank you so much. I'll be in class until everyone jumps off.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Same to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, bye, man.
Oh, bye, Dineo. My apologies. Yeah, it was on mute. Bye, Dineo. Have a nice day.